Utah.
Thanks, DA. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bogdanovich.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at the Magic starting group. Isaac out there with Gordon. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And there's Davis. And for the Jazz, Mitchell and Bogdanovich. Here are the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Exum in at the point. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Here's Gobert. The Jazz with another miss. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Exum passes to Gobert. There's the dish to Mitchell. The shot will not fall. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Exum, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Just 4 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot-blocking master.
Exum finds Bogdanovich. Here's Bertans. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gobert on the money from 12 feet away.
Hey, let's give Rudy Gobert some credit for putting in the work. He can now hit the mid-range jumper.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And when you look at Utah, this team, year after year, seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
Now, here's Exum. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out the Magic, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Now, here's Fultz. Passes to Gordon. Right side Davis. 4 on the clock. Gobert with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Mitchell kicks to Exum. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Inside, and the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Bertans passes to Bogdanovich. Picked his pocket. And now Orlando on the break. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Exum. Mitchell looking it over. 6 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Torrey Craig comes in for Bogdanovich. McCaw, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Williams-Goss subbed in for Dante Exum. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Davis. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon. Fournier's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Fultz. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's McCall following the bucket by Orlando. At the top of the key, Ingles. Pass to Williams-Goss. It's good from long range.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer. Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Jazz making a change here. Henson's checked in. You know, it's tougher to get recognition in a small market like Utah, Smitty. Rudy Gobert says he has to do 3 times as much to draw attention.
And at the same time, his focus is still on team and winning. His leadership is very important to him.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz trail by 8. And the pass to McCaw. Passes it to Williams-Goss. Here's Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's McCall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Williams-Goss. Floats one up. He lays it in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Orlando leading by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. This is to Ross. Pass to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Here's Williams-Goss. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 8. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to keep getting better, and you know, people didn't really.
Well, and as a competitor, this is what you should be thinking. And, Greg, you should be talking about winning a title.
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Joe Ingles is out there with John Henson, and it's Williams Goss in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. To the paint. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williams Goss has got his third basket of the night right there.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Three-pointer. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 6 points.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Here's Williams Goss. He's got 9. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's Orlando with another.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The pass to McCaw. And here is Ingles. He's guarded by Ross. Ingles passes to McCaw. Bucket is good. McCaw has got his first basket of the night.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence. .124 left in the first half of basketball. Count it.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now that one for Williams Goss.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late and contested.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. No good on that one.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Pass to Bamba. Magic moving the ball around. Vucevic with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams Goss, the pass to Gobert. Here's Craig. Vucevic defending. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Jazz have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
Jacks up a 3, and again, it's the Magic from deep. Now Mitchell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Anthony Davis.
Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Markelle Fultz. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Aaron Gordon. And there's Davis. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Outside for Davis. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. 12 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Exum. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And it's Davis missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half.